I get asked on a daily basis, what's the best exercise to burn body fat? What's the best diet plan to get trim? And there isn't a best, it's the best one for you. Now the thing is, a lot of people get confused because they have a really hard training session and they feel like, right, I've just burnt loads of calories off. I can get away with eating loads of calories. Or they don't understand why they've trained really hard 3 times a week, but they're not losing weight. Or they've got a diet plan 2 or 3 times a day, or they've maybe had an apple one day and they feel like, oh, I should be fit and healthy. And they're doing all that and they think, well, why am I getting the results I want? It's because you shouldn't see it on a daily basis. So what I've done here is you look at it over at least a month. So I've done the calculations for you. Now this 2,000 here, guys, is 2,000 calories. It's pretty much, now on an average sized person, adult, that's about how many calories you need to survive. It's a little bit less actually, but I've kept it as a round number because it's easy for my calculations. So 2,000 calories per day just to survive, so your body to keep itself alive, equals 14,000 calories per week. Now again, remember guys, I'm not saying daily. Don't look at things on daily, look at it over a long period of time. So looking at here, 56,000 calories per month. That's a lot of calories. That means you get to eat 56,000 calories a month. Well, think how much food you can have there. Okay, right. Now, if we try and burn about an average hard workout for about 45 minutes, will be 500 calories burnt per workout. Now, if you do that, most people train 3 times a week. And if you train 3 times a week, you're probably really proud of yourself, and you should be. You're committing 3 times a week to train hard. You're probably going to burn 1,500 calories per week. Not that much really, but it's an addition to what you had here. If you then walk 10,000 steps, which is the government guideline, again, there's a lot of people, especially in lockdown, not walking 10,000 steps a day, but let's go by what the average you should be doing, aiming for. That's about 500 calories per 10,000 steps. So you're looking at 3,500 calories a week. Now we add those together, over a month, you're burning 20,000 calories. That's pretty good, isn't it? So your body needs, so I don't look at things, remember guys, I try not to look at it as burning and say what your body uses. So your body needs, you put this together, there's 76,000 calories a month your body needs just to be able to keep you alive, keep you moving every day, and for your fun exercises you're taking part in, not because you feel guilty and trying to burn fat off, hopefully. Okay, which works out 2,533 calories a day that you can eat to give you the fuel to do what you want to do. Okay, so then if you're thinking, I want to burn off, I want to try to burn fat, now not lose weight, don't think of it as losing weight. The reason is, weight's really easy to measure. So people step on weighing scales and they go, easy to measure. The problem I have with that is that throughout the month, your weight will fluctuate through hormones, through the way your retention of water, your muscles might become more dense as you're training harder. So not really a big fan of weighing. If it's the way you do it, it's fine. But again, don't just do it every day and judge it. Do it over a month period. Maybe do it 3 times during the month and measure it that way. Anyway, so if you want to burn more fat, right, you're going to go for consuming 500 less calories a day. Or, as I like to look at it, is don't do it over a daily basis. Over a week, you're trying to burn 3,500 calories a week. Now, guys, I've eaten meals that have been that much in a meal. I've not felt great after. I probably enjoyed it for the first half and I got excited about ordering it and waiting for it to arrive, or cooking it myself and getting excited about eating as I was going. But 3,500 calories per week isn't a lot to try and cut out. That would be 15,000 calories a month. So over the month, you want to try and decrease your calorie intake by about 15,000. If you try and do that in one day, it's not going to work. If you have one day where you eat really healthy and you think, well, how come I'm not losing weight? It's because you didn't do it over a month period. So try and do it over a long period of time. Now, another way to do it is go, right, okay, I could do that. Or I could try and use an extra 500 calories. Because guys, this is really easy. Cutting out 500 calories is it's like not having a Snickers bar and a couple of glasses of wine. That's going to equate to about 500 calories. You cut that out, you've just had less than 500 calories than you probably did last Tuesday or whatever what day it was. If you use though, which is the way I like to look at it, because I want to use calories because it's much more fun, and use 500 more calories a day or 3,500 calories extra a week, or 15,000 calories a month, you can see you're going to reduce this by 500 calories. So because your intake is less or your using is more, you're going to burn more body fat. Around about, this will equal around about, again, for this average person, this average adult, it's going to be about 1-2 pounds a week. It's not much, is it? But over a month, 1 or 2 pounds a week, you're burning 6, 7, maybe even 8 pounds in a month. Build it up over 6 months, build it up over a year, and you can see where you're going here. Now, if you want to go really crazy with this and you go, right, I'm going to commit to it, you have 500 less calories a day and you burn an extra 500 calories a day. So now you're doubling up, aren't you? So you're 1,000 calories in deficit to what you normally would be. So you're on 15,000 calories a day. But again, don't do it over a day, do it over a month. You're actually going to be on 30,000 calories a month less. Taking that off this, that's a lot less calories, isn't it? You're going to lose body fat. You're going to lose it, guaranteed, unless you're cheating yourself and you're not counting your calories. Now, I don't think you need to count your calories, but if you're not aware of how much, if I said a Snickers bar and 2 glasses of wine is 500 calories and you've gone, what the hell? I'm having a whole bottle of wine or I'm having 2 bottles of wine, and probably on a weekend you might be having a bit more, and you're not really aware of, you've had a meal that's 3,500 calories because you've had a pizza and chips, which is, you know, depends how much you have, and an extra mayo on top, which, guys, I've done. Or then you've had some biscuits and some Jerry's, is it Jerry's or the ice cream after, and you've gone, oh, can't move. You've eaten this much. You're probably not realising how much you're eating. So get educated and find out how much you're putting inside you, because I guarantee you guys, skipping a meal is not going to get you the results you want, or working your butt off in a HIIT workout once every so often and making your muscles ache and going, oh, exercise isn't for me because I'm aching all over, isn't going to get the results you want. It's got to be a long period of time. Now, this is 1 month. Do it over 6 months. Do that over a year, and you're going to get the results you probably think you're going to get. Now, most people don't reach it because they don't realise how much hard work's going to go into it. But if you make it, this 500 calories is fun, and you cut out the bit you don't really need, over a month, not just once a day, you're going to get the results you want, and you're probably going to enjoy it in a way. And then what happens is, guys, your body no longer needs 2,000 calories because it's not carrying as much weight or as much fat or as much body mass, the nicest way of talking about it. Now you only need 1,500 calories because you're smaller, yeah, you haven't got as much to feed. So because you need less calories, exercise becomes easier because you're not carrying as much. You don't need to burn 500 calories in your workouts anymore because you haven't got that much to burn. So you start just doing it for fun and for function, and just becomes part of life. And you've all seen people who've done this, and they're built up gradually, and they no longer crave those foods, those stodgy foods, because it makes them feel a bit sick thinking about it. But they enjoy the taste of ice cream and they enjoy takeaway, but they don't get gluttony with it, and it becomes a habit. And before you know it, guys, you no longer give a rat's ass about all this because you just love life. And you don't even look in the mirror so much and care too much because you're just loving life. It's your choice. But hopefully, that makes it a bit easier. There's your science for you. It's real simple. Be awesome.